If you have a Skool community and you're trying to figure out the best way to drive traffic to those communities, I'm going to share that with you right now in this video. Before we get started, my name is Brian O'Neill, and I am the owner of 3 Skool communities. I built Mindset Skool from 0 to 275 paid members in under 9 months. And the best traffic source that I have for free members and paid members is YouTube. Over 70% of my Skool members come from YouTube. And I'm going to share with you in this video exactly how I get people who watch my videos to join my Skool communities and how a lot of them will skip the freebie. This is the power of YouTube. Now, what do I mean by skip the freebie? Instead of downloading a free lead magnet, a PDF or whatever you offer them, or going to your free Skool community, they go straight to the paid stuff. I have built audiences across all the platforms, over 30,000 on TikTok, over 30,000 on Instagram. I have over 14,000 subscribers on YouTube, and nothing works better in terms of skipping the free lead magnet than YouTube. People come to this platform looking to make decisions, buying decisions. And if you do this right and you show up consistently and you show up for a long period of time, you will build trust with people faster than any of the platforms can do. And that's what I've seen over the last several years of doing this. The buyers that come from YouTube, they act faster, they spend more money, and they stay longer. And that's what we all want. And I'm going to share with you my entire framework. It's really simple, actually. The type of videos that I make, when I use the CTAs and how often and where I put them, and the flow of getting them from here to my Skool communities. Okay, so step number 1, and this is really important. So many people miss this, and I feel like I'm stating the obvious here, but you have to have a place to send your viewers. You have to get them off of the platform from day 1. Don't make 5 videos and then come up with a lead magnet. Make the lead magnet first and then create the video, because the worst thing that could happen is you post your first YouTube video and you get a lot of views, and all of a sudden you have no way to capture that traffic, and you're going to be a sad puppy if that happens. So take the time to get that set up. The best thing that you can do is set up a free Skool community, which is what I have. Now, I used to have a lead magnet that went through a funnel, but I'm finding that the free Skool community is much better. You can check out this video where I walk you through how to set up a free Skool community, but it works really, really well. And what you'll want to do is mention that Skool community in the video. You can do it right after the hook, like I did. I talked about the Skool community right after I did the hook of this video. And then you could say something like, if you want to check that Skool community out, the link is in the description. You just do that fast. Don't spend a lot of time doing that. I would also test where the CTAs are. You're going to get a lot of advice on this, okay, in terms of when to say, grab the lead magnet. I do it sometimes multiple times in the videos. Sometimes I'll do it once, but I always do it at least once. I speak it, and then I'll show it sometime as well, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. But I always have it in the description. So I have 3 Skool communities, and I only have 2 in the description. And the reason that I have 2 instead of all 3 is because the third one is invite only, and you have to be in one of my other 2 groups in order to get to the invite only group, because it's a 4-figure mastermind. Most of the members that are in that mastermind that are spending 4 figures with me for me to be their coach have come from this platform. They've come from a YouTube video, they've watched multiple videos, and they've said, Brian, I feel like you were talking to me. You're my guy. You're speaking my language. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. YouTube has the power to deliver that. They decide faster, they act faster, and they spend more and they stay longer, which is, again, what we all want. So you create the free thing. You have to have that, and you have to make it available to them. If you have a paid offer, I highly suggest that you present the paid offer in the video or in the description at the very least, so that people can see it. Because like I said, when you get that person who's looking for an answer and they see your video and maybe they'll watch another 1 or 2 or 3, they're ready to make a decision, and they'll just go right to the paid community, and then maybe they'll ascend from there as well. And the way that I have my community set up, a lot of people are ascending themselves because they follow a certain path and they follow a certain flow. I'm not going to cover that in this video. This is about driving traffic from YouTube to your Skool community, getting members in there. And the reason that I love a free Skool community as the lead magnet versus sending them off site and going through a funnel is because you can talk to them much faster in a Skool community versus just having to rely on email. I'm still a big believer in email, but I like this much better. So I have about 100, this is my free community. Pick your online business. It solves one problem, just like a lead magnet would. This is exactly what this community is about. And if you go in, this is a public community, so you guys can see this. You can definitely join if you don't know what business you want to start. If you're stuck on the idea, I solved that problem in here. Notice what I just did. So I'm showing you the group, I'm showing you the community, I'm showing you inside the classroom and also telling you about it. So now you see it. The likelihood for you to join is much greater because I'm showing you the actual Skool community versus just telling you about it. So if you have your own Skool communities and you're teaching a topic that's inside of your classroom, then show your classroom. Like for instance, here, I'm putting this together. This video, this is the play, talks about how to use a Skool community. This did very well on YouTube. Got over 17,000 views. A lot of people went straight to this Skool community, or they went to my paid group, Mindset Skool, which is where I show you how to build a school that actually makes money. So that's the ascension path, is going from free to the paid. But a lot of people will skip and they'll just say, hey, I've already got a Skool community. I want to learn how to make money with it. And Brian seems to know what he's doing. So I'm just going to go right here. I'm going to sign up for his group. And they'll come to this page and they'll see that I have a free trial and they'll start the free trial, 7-day free trial. And I do a one-to-one call with you during your free trial. Do you see what I just did again? I'm subtly talking about the group while showing the group. I can go into the classroom here and show it as a member. And I could say, okay, when you come in, you go to the Start Here course. I would do this as a tutorial. Like I would show people how I build my Start Here course. And I would say, okay, first thing is I have the welcome video. It's a pinned post. I have a video, and then everyone comments on it. There's 434 comments on here. And that helps people to engage because they see that other people are engaging. Because when people come into a brand new room, they might not feel 100% comfortable yet. That's what I talk about in my videos. And then I'll say, okay, then I have the roadblock call in here. Everyone gets a free 20-minute call with me as part of their membership where I help you with your biggest roadblock. And a lot of that is picking a business idea. So I'm doing it again. I'm showing the group and showing you around. Here's where we have the calendar. Like here's where we have all of the calls. You can do this for your own group. And I do a lot of this style of video, which is I refer to as a walkthrough video. So the types of videos that I make, very simple. I sit here at my desk and I talk about one particular topic. Sometimes I share my screen. A lot of times I don't. Those tend to be shorter videos unless I'm going on like a long-winded rant, which I have done, which while those may not go viral, it gets shown to the right people and people will buy off of videos that have 200 or 300 views. And the reason that I know this is because my members tell me, because when they come into my paid group, one of the questions is, how did you find us? And I give them an option. They have polls and they vote YouTube. And then they'll go down and comment and they'll say, I found you on YouTube. And then I'll say, okay, do you remember which video it was? And a lot of the times people will go and clip the actual video they watched and say, it was this one. I had a recent person that joined that picked a video that had 300 views and they went to my premium tier inside of Mindset Skool. So again, I had no idea who this person was. They just found me on YouTube, watched some videos, and now they're a paid member in my community. That is the power of this platform, is this person was looking for a solution, found me, watched a video, made the decision, and skipped the freebie and went right to the paid stuff. And that happens all of the time. I can't tell you enough how powerful that is. One of the things that I want to share with you and really drive this point home, and then we're going to wrap the video up, is the types of videos that I make. You'll notice watching this that there's really nothing fancy about it. I don't have a bunch of stuff flashing across the screen and, all of these editing tricks. Number one, I don't really have time for that. And number two, and most important, is my audience doesn't like it. They say, Brian, these are the videos that I like, where you're just talking to me about one thing and you're being very direct and you're being you and you're speaking my language and you're being authentic. I also like your walkthrough videos where you're teaching me how to do something. So those are the videos that I do. They're not looking for all of the fancy edits because I have an older crowd. My audience is typically 45 plus. I have a lot of people in their 50s and 60s. I have people in my mastermind group that are in their 70s. So They don't have time for all that stuff. They don't want to see that. And I'm not looking to cater to a younger crowd, right? There's a lot of people that do what I do, but I do it specifically for those people who don't want to see videos that are super long-winded and have a bunch of fancy tricks in them. I'm going to show you what my page looks like with CTAs. This is my YouTube page. There's nothing spectacular about it. I keep saying this. Like, people will spend, months trying to clean this up. I have a very simple headline: build a school community that makes money, and it aligns with what you see in Mindset School. It's the same thing. CTAs, I always put right in here in the description, here's Mindset School, my paid group, and here's the free group right here. You always want to have that here. And then again, we put them in the description. So if I go to this video right here, how to start a coaching community using a free school, only 524 views. Somebody joined my premium tier off of this video because it was exactly what they were looking for. There's nothing beautiful about this. Actually, one of my lights was not working too well. So the lighting is not great in here. People obsess about their lights. So if you look here, I always have the CTAs in the description. If you don't know what to start, right here, pick your online business. If you want help building a school community that makes money, click here. And then if you go to the description, grab your comments, grab your 7-day free trial to Mindset School. I put it in a pinned comment. So I give myself as many at-bats as possible so that people can actually take action. I'll just show you this really quickly. Like, not all of my videos are lighting it up. This one only has 185 views. This one is 692. I have my best ones. This is my best video, 172,000. This one did really, really well. Build a $9 school instead of another side hustle. So they don't all have to be home runs. I have several that have done 48, 26, 25, and I follow the same type of process where I sit at my desk or I do screen shares like I'm doing now. The last thing that I'll say, when you wrap up your videos and you have something that's related to what you're talking about, I'm talking about school right now, and I'm talking about driving traffic from YouTube to your school community. I'm not really talking about anything else, but there could be a topic that's related to that. Like, maybe you aren't sold on school yet, and it's not something that you ever heard of before. And if that's something you want to learn more about, then I would check out this video why I think the $9 plan on Skool is the best thing going on the internet. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.